What is up, everybody on YouTube? I am back again because I moved out of that terrible house like a month ago, and it was terrible. I mean, I'll tell you what, it was haunted, full of demons, and bad things were happening, and so this bad house. It was just a bad house. So I came back to my parents' house so I can spend like a few weeks. Spend a few weeks here, but I'm about to move into a better house and kind of a rich part of a house, you know. But that's not the main point of this video. The main point of this video is I hear a lot of parents and they have problems with their children that they're severely mentally um, autistic, tarded, because I can't say the other R word because my YouTube is gonna do shit, and I'm gonna explain that. I mean, if you guys get offended and you just be negative, you're just gonna say some comments, and I don't care. Get offended, I don't care. But I was raised different. I was raised in a dysfunctional family, and they said something about. I mean, I raised around a family full of alcoholics and stuff. But my dad quit drinking and stuff. But anyway, so thing is about this video is about why do autistic special. Actually, the video is gonna be why do autistic children have this problem, or this point of the video is why do parents have autistic children. I'll explain why. So once a father, it was a man that loves a woman back in the early 60s, 70s, 50, oh actually 50s, 60s, 70s, or longer than that, or probably in baby bomber days, or millennials generation, or Gen Alpha, Gen Z like I am. They have their babies, and I'm gonna tell you their origins. Like why do some of these parents that have the really, I'm just gonna say it. So like a man like had a really hard life, or a little hard life. What happened? The guy turns 18 years old, goes do drugs and drink and like that shit. He keeps doing it more when he turns 20, 30, and finds a wife that's finds a good looking wife that's really good looking, and all that stuff, maybe a lot of makeup. So the father, I'm just saying, damn fly. Um, the man does the intercourse with the woman when they have their honeymoon and they get married. When they have their intercourse on the honeymoon, they already have a child. So when the woman gets pregnant, I mean, when they became husband and wife. But if they can't afford like the wedding, if they do it some kind of cheap ass wedding, and they have the child. When they had the child, the father takes care of it, and it was the child. The baby's so happy. It's playing with his baby toys, watching a lot of childhood shows. You know, all that stuff. Cries, fits. But in that certain age, that child turns like 10 or 11, and they cause a lot of problems, like hitting themselves on the head, or biting their fingers, or hitting themselves on the wall, acting all tarded and stuff. The father is very sad and confused of what's wrong with the child, and why is it acting this way, and why is the child, the boy or girl is acting this way. Like, for instance, I have Asperger's syndrome, bipolar, and ADHD, but I'm not like the other people that does those problems. Those type of people, the type of those children get diagnosed when they go to a doctor. When the father or mother took them to the doctor, and they find out they have a disability that really fucked them up real bad because of their father. And the father felt pretty bad, and the father felt bad, and what treated the child like an ordinary child, a typical child, something like that. You know. So the father and mother puts up the child in a special needs class. A bunch of special needs kids will have all these iPads that have these covers on them, like blue or pink, purple. People in wheelchairs, people that are severely ill, like they end up hollering, cussing, and having these meltdowns on the floor. And they also even do it in public, like if they turn the age of, like the child grows up, probably middle school or high school, and ends up causing a meltdown, and all the other people see it like, the fuck's wrong with that person. And I've seen people record the child or girl, the boy or child. And some people like Daniel Larson, Chris Chan, who else? EDP 445, Nova Online. I mean, they're, like I said, they're really like severely tarded and severely ill, and I'm not gonna lie. Those type of people like that, when they grow up, their parents give up on them because they end up being violent. They keep hitting them and throwing stuff, punching holes on the wall. They put them in a group home with, I'm just going to sound a little wrong, racist, because they end up putting them in a group home. Like, they're really like strict African caretakers in that group home that babysits that babies them all done, pampers them, and their little van comes every morning and brings them to the day center, and they don't even allow to go back to school because they were so violent and caused so many meltdowns, and ends up saying racial slurs, and just like Daniel Larson had the same fucking situation in life. So and top those people end up being pedophiles, perverts, wear these round glasses, like look like this, go on Discord, and they just go on Discord talking with underage kids or girls or boys. So I have mental illness myself, and I don't do that type of shit. I don't do Roblox, I don't do Discord, I don't do none of shit. Cause it's full of creeps and weirdos out there. The people with disabilities go on there and just talk to underage kids and stuff like that. And those type of people, they don't deserve to go on the internet, and they deserve to get their special needs tablet away and make it locked up in their closet, and make sure that, I think that the caretaker comes in their room and takes their vitals, take their medicine, and when they end up causing a meltdown, hitting their heads, or end up punching someone, they end up calling the police or medical transportation or that type of shit. End up putting in mental hospitals, just like some people would do. I've seen a lot of rise and fall documentaries of those type of people, like just Daniel Larson, all that. um, all that deranged, decay people um, end up going viral. Um, Memes, merchandise, shirts, and people just recording them. I mean, I find it fucking hilarious. I mean, um, but I forgot one point of what the fault, what was their father's fault, what they happened, why their children act that way. And the main point, when their fathers ended up like and all these years and end up doing like drugs, all that stuff. It comes to that when they have intercourse with their wife and it causes their semen to turn like a cheesy yellow color. And I'm not joker. I'm not joking. It turns like a yellowish, gunky, cheesy color. I'm not a doctor, but I know these type of things because I heard some people tell me this. But it turns like a kind of like a rotten cheese. The semen turns like a rotten cheese and goes inside the woman's vagina, and that was gonna end up the child fucked up and just tarted and stuff, and like that's the truth. I mean, go ask your parents. I mean, if they don't tell you that's not true, then don't even talk to your parents if you have that problem. I'm not talking about other people that act like me. I'm talking about the other people that just. But that's the father's fault. They end up causing their lives end up being bad or tragic. Doing drugs, drinking, heroin, cocaine. Their semen builds up all kinds of like cheesy, like disgusting fluids and turns it yellowish color, like a melted like cheese dip color. It makes the child fucked up in the head, and that's explained why that Daniel Larson, Chris Chan, and Nova Online is all fucked up in the head, and they end up talking underage girls and end up hitting their heads, embarrassing themselves in public. I mean, I'm telling you, girls don't want to be with guys like that, and not. I mean, some girls may have that problem, and guys don't want to be with them too. I mean, that's some real shit, guys. I'm not joking, and because dad agrees with me. My dad agrees with me when I was in the truck with him when we're doing some errands. I mean, I'm not that severely mental. I have I have a great Medicaid, a great I mean, I'm very great I have a really awesome, a really good type of. I'm on a level. I think I'm on level 10 of autism, cause, and people like severe that are like low down on level 3, level 2, level 1. Like people like me have Asperger's syndrome, right? We do stuff that non normies can do, like normal people can't do. Like, for instance, here are my drawings of one of the Goosebump characters, what I actually got right here. I mean, it's going to freak you out, but I'm a horror fan, by the way, but here's my Slappy right here. Get me off camera. Okay, sorry. But some people, like, from my mental health, draw all kinds of art and pictures like this. I did an amazing job. I signed names, but I also went to school before in high school. I got paid good money. I got $2 for actually getting these pictures from one of my friends, and they agree. And I mean, they took it. And I got $2 to buy me a bag of hot Cheetos and all. You know, I mean, but yeah, I do great. I mean, I have friends in my neighborhood that have Asperger's syndrome and ADHD, and they do good at driving, and they can do best at their job. They have a job. I'm looking forward for a job soon because it's not coming yet, but I'm looking forward to it because right now my dad is is putting a little bit of money in my account so I can find something to do. But I'm trying to look for application of a job. Like for instance, like Goodwill hires people with disabilities, like you know that. But I'm not going against people that are handicapped or Down syndrome, not like that, or severe autism, like they hit themselves, like oh can't. I mean, they're God's children. I get it. They're special, but the type of people that are severely mental ill, I mean, they end up in jail, mental hospitals, talking to little underage kids, girls online on Discord, and cops come in their house, left and right, and of course, my fan, like my fan, like my, I'm a big fan of Chris Hansen, the Dateline NBC, of course, of that shit, but but like me, I love grown women, like my type. I love, like for instance, I love goth women. I love tomboy women and all that stuff. And I mean the first because I'm actually 21 years old and I like the woman between like the other woman's like 18 years old, 20, 30, whatever. But I don't like older women like 50 and all that 60, 70. That's fucking disgusting. But yeah. But I'm getting really fucking off topic here, but so guys, I'm just seriously, parents out there watching this. I mean, you get offended, like you feel bad for your severely mentally ill people, mentally ill children. I'm sorry, fathers, but you really had your semen all messed up. It's all screwed up because you fathers been doing some kind of drugs, doing some drugs when you were like in your teenage years and college years, and when you were like 20s and 15 back in the like 1950s, 60s, 70s, or whatever. I'm sorry, fathers, but I never seen you fathers out there have some fucked up children in your life. Have your children life. I mean, just like Daniel Larson doesn't have any family, and they gave up on his ass. Like families end up giving up on their child when they cause so many meltdowns in their house. They kick them out. Like I mean, I'm not gonna raise no. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna raise a child that's gonna act like Daniel Larson, because Daniel Larson is so fucking violent. I'm glad he's in prison. I'm glad he's in fucking prison. I don't want him free, because if he's free, he's gonna end up doing the damn same shit all over again. He's gonna be put in jail again. I mean, I'm saying, guys, we need to. I mean, people won't even bring back mental asylums back. Only mental asylums they got is mental hospitals. They take care of you, take your medicine, and talk to you. But the insane asylums I saw in like movies, horror films, and sci-fi, they end up cutting your head open, putting maggots in your head, just eat up your brain, getting fried in the brain by this chain of this little thing they put on your head. They give you this big shot and calm you down, and it really fucking hurts. And I mean, I'm not saying I felt that, but I mean, I took shots before, like little bitty shots. I had COVID shots and like flu shots, but I never took no calm shot. I take medicine for 'em when I have some kind of anger problem. Like I end up cussing, or I mean, honestly, I get a little angry when I see people do stupid shit and all that kind of stuff, and. But just like I'm saying, I'm not going against Down syndrome people. I'm not going against handicapped people, because I do got a lot of good friends since I was in high school. There was Shannon. She had Down syndrome. She was short, very short, but she was really cute. She always find me silly, and Mariah was on a wheelchair, and she had cancer on her bone side, and I felt really bad for her. I mean, but she can talk, but she talks real soft. And and guess what? She really fucking loves SpongeBob, and I love SpongeBob too. It's a really fucking great show. I mean, a fucking great show. I mean, Mariah lives right across on the road, so I mean, and I have my other friend Ryan, but he's like he's almost he's like almost severely ill, but he's kind of shy to talk to people, and um but he only talks to me. He only talks to my other friends in class, but my friend Ryan, he's like normal to me, but he's not that normal. But he's like almost mentally severe, but he's normal. He's normal. He loves Chucky. He loves Jeffy and all that stuff from SML, Super Mario Logan. I mean, he's a great kid, and you know, but I'm serious. Speaking for instance, there's a lot of severely mental ill people that like these childhood shows like Teletubbies, then Barney, Dora the Explorer, putting it up on their YouTube profile, and putting their like names like Super Mario and Barney fan 1986, like a username. That's because that's really like a really severely autistic name and stuff. And I see some really shit that they post, and sometimes their drawings are just like 5-year-old, 7-year-old drawings. Like some of like mentally ill kids, people just kind of like don't draw really good. They just kind of scribble. They just draw stick people, put a smiley face, or they don't know what they're doing, but they can't draw that good. But I'm not saying all of them do, but but I mean, I do got friends out there that they're artists. They do tattoos, everything. I'm planning on getting a tattoo right here on my arm on November 11, which is my birthday, my 22nd birthday. That's gonna be my birthday gift. And I'm telling you what, a tattoo is fucking costs like $400 or $300 fucking dollars for that shit. I mean, my friend Ryan had to get like a Bible signed tattoo right here. So that's the story about like why do fathers make their children so mentally ill, or I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in the title, and I don't know, but I'm just gonna put it in the title. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys watching this video. I mean, if you guys want to say negative comments, and just I don't care. I don't give a fuck, because I am just a piece of shit bipolar person that doesn't care about any negativity shit or offensive shit that comes in my way. Okay, like I mean, I'm not mad, okay, but I just don't care about any of the comments. Like, I just sometimes ignore them, but sometimes I get on them back. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry I've not been posting YouTube videos for a long time. I've been posting TikTok videos for like forever, because I've been like my YouTube videos don't have like good subscribers, good editing, because it costs a lot of fucking money to do some editing on special effects on camera, you know. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoy the video, and that's the story. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.